All right. Welcome back, folks, to our first Meet the Honors faculty of the spring 2026 semester. I am very excited to be joined by my colleague, Dr. Jabia Chowdhury, who is an assistant professor of engineering here at A&M Texarkana. So I just have a few questions. Those of you who have watched our entire series, you know what these questions are. So we're just going to kind of start with the opportunity for you to tell us a little bit about where you're from, what brought you to A&M Texarkana, basic introduction.
Thank you for Dr. Craig to giving me the opportunity to come your interview session. I'm very excited when I heard from you. So and now today is my day, so I am excited to join here. So I originally I came from Bangladesh, so it's like a South Asian country. I did my undergraduate from Bangladesh in from electrical and electronics. That is my major from Brack University. And then I came to University of Memphis for my master's, and then I have done my PhD under the same supervisor with whom I did my master's. So that is or originally from. So in terms of if I give you a brief discussion,
Sure.
description of my little bit background. So, because my father is an engineer, so he always pushed me either be a doctor or you have to be the engineer. You don't have either option. You either pick. So that's how actually I started my journey from my undergrad. Honestly, that point of time when I did my undergrad, I did not enjoy it a lot through that undergrad journey. But when I joined in my master's, honestly, under my supervisor, Dr. Balasubramaniam, I thoroughly enjoyed the journey. And when I found him that his research is completely in different focus in like computational ocular science, which is actually no way connected to the electrical engineering.
Hmm.
So that's how the that actually pushed me a lot to know more about it. It seems that topic seems very interesting at the very beginning time of my graduate level of time. So when I did my study going through this kind of so it's kind of new door open in front of me. And on that journey, I really, I can tell you like how I enjoyed my total the graduate studies through my master's and my PhD. So basically, because of the research topic and specifically, and that my engineering background helps me to actually give me that ability to that implementation and simulation part. And other than that, I start from the scratch that research topic in my master's because, as I mentioned, that it is more biomedical that I have no prior knowledge. So that's how I did my PhD, and then I joined as a postdoctoral associate in University at Sunny Buffalo, New York.
Hmm.
I did my postdoc for 1 year, and then I applied here. When I applied here, I'm really excited. And when I this is my first for actually after my postdoc I had this is my that this was my first interview with Texas A&M as a faculty position. So when I came for the in-person interview, I really enjoyed the environment. I really love the campus, the people around this campus. So that's how I came to know about Texas A&M Texarkana. And honestly, on that point of time, I decided if I got the offer, I definitely accept it. So that's how I came here.
Well, we're very
So,
glad you did. Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned the not really loving school as an undergraduate. That's a very common, when I talk to
yeah,
my colleagues, I think our students are always amazed to learn that most of my colleagues are like, "Oh, I hated school, it was terrible." Whatever
yeah.
happens and kind of opens up your eyes. And that does kind of, you've already answered this a fair bit, but the other question, the next question is, yeah, so why electrical engineering? I know specifically kind of biomedical, you've talked a little bit about that. But yeah, what got you interested in your discipline? You said your dad was an engineer. I don't know, maybe that had
Yes.
something to do with it. Who knows?
So honestly, if I tell you the actual truth, because of my
Yeah.
family pressure. So it's no way like I had a dream to be an engineer. No, in my country, it was actually more, this thing is came from directly from my family thing. Like
Mm.
mostly my father will decide that this two option you have. So, and honestly, when I was very young, I always found all my uncle, aunties, all are engineer. So mostly my father is civil engineer. So I have 27 engineer in my own family. So all my uncles in my paternal side and all my cousins are engineer. If there is two, three female cousin, they're doctor. So basically, it is kind of, you can see the pressure from the family or the situation or the culture. So I always heard that it you have to pick either these two option. But if you ask me whether you were really interested to pursue that way, being honest, because I thought it is very difficult path to be an engineer. It's too much work. So I will be taking if I get any option, alternate option, but I don't have that liberty. So that only thing I decided, he gave me the right to pick which engineering you can choose, either electrical or civil. That's the only liberty I get. Then I said, okay, I don't want to go with the civil, but because on that point of time when I'm in high school, I have no idea what is civil engineering, what is
Right.
electrical engineering. And honestly speaking, in US, I found there is like an event going on where the student came and know about these courses, but in our country, it's no way possible. Like there is nothing going on. So all I know, like maybe civil is kind of building, road, construction, so many design, and electrical is more like a power thing. So based on having that very small, kind of knowledge, I think, no, maybe building will be difficult. Power will be easy.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
very silly, but that's the beginning at that point of time. But honestly, I'm not regret to pick that electrical engineering, because honestly, when I'm here at this side, I found like in the engineering, electrical, electronics, actually it's like an umbrella. You
Mm.
can move anywhere. So when I did my post graduation, like PhD and masters, I took many courses from mechanical because my subject is more related to biomedical. So I took
Right.
many courses from computer engineering. I took many courses from biology department, so biomedical engineering, because of my thesis, because of my research.
Mm.
So and that point of time, those course a bit difficult, but still I can say it is doable because of that kind of umbrella. I think I told always my student that electrical engineering is kind of like an umbrella. So if you want to move to any other engineering discipline, you can go. That's fine. So you don't need to worry about it. Okay. So I think it's like,
Interesting.
but that was not my call. Definitely, I will tell you.
I
But
love
I am
that.
happy that my father decided, and I appreciate it. Yes.
I was going to say you like engineering now, so that's okay.
Yeah. Definitely, because as I told you, from my childhood, I see everybody is engineer around me. I mean, either engineer or doctor. So if there is any profession like lawyer, I always wanted to be a pilot from my childhood.
Hmm.
Always, like a pilot is my dream. So I have no idea what will be the way or the route or to be a pilot, because I have no knowledge and nobody is helping me to sharing any kind of. They said, "Oh no, you have only two options." I mean, my family is decided, but now it's fine. I'm happy that.
Well, you can still be a pilot. Some people do that for fun. I have a
No,
friend
I'm
who does it.
scared. If I fly the turbulence, I'm extremely scared. I cannot make it. I'm sure I can make it.
Maybe don't be a pilot then. Yeah. That,
Yeah. Yes.
well, very, very interesting. And again, not uncommon. I mean, families do exert a fair amount of influence over what folks study.
Yeah.
Um, so what specifically sort of from an honors standpoint, what attracted you to joining the honors faculty out of curiosity?
So honors college in Texas A&M Texarkana is very highly motivated. I mean, it is very highly motivated student, where the students are highly motivated. When I actually first time when I joined the meeting, the honors college meeting, I see the enthusiasm in the students. I see the collaboration opportunity between the honors college and how the faculties are collaborating, how they meet in terms of the your session in the presentation session every semester you are organizing. So it's extremely very well organized, highly motivated student. The students are happily participating this honors college. So this environment basically, I'm amazed to see how the students are willingly join this college. So, and also the interaction with you to the students and how much helpful you are, that all kind of mentorship you have shown towards your student. Actually, that is basically the main attraction point to join the honors college.
Oh, well, thank you. And I will say, yes, the students are the inspiration. That's why I
Yes.
love doing honors because I mean they do get stuff for doing honors, but honestly, it is mostly because they want to do it, and that's why they do it, and that is a lot of fun.
And just enjoyed thoroughly in terms of everything. So I saw their expression, I saw how they interact, the opportunity they received, the courses they took. So I found there are many courses students are not willing to take.
Hmm.
The enthusiasm part is missing. But I found in honors college actually they're highly motivated students. So that's actually the main power of the honors college, the student driven thing.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you. I certainly agree. So sort of dovetailing on that, is there something that you want that you would tell students in honors that you would like to have them get out of their experience? Like, what do you want them to get out of being members of the honors college and working with honors faculty?
So being an honors faculty, I found that the students is actually enthusiastic. So when they came out, I found their leadership quality is very high. They learn so many things in terms of like other skills, kind of in terms of the academic course knowledge.
Hmm.
Okay, so they have interdisciplinary skill, leadership skill, team building skill, everything. I found they have in themselves. So that's why I found that the honor student had already. So when they already graduate, I found how much confident they are when they're talking, when they have any kind of session in terms of leadership and presentation. I have joined so many sessions. So that's how I found actually they're very confident. So that's a very good thing. And intellectual, other skills like leadership skill, the collaborative skill. So that's awesome.
Yeah, no, we do try to give them opportunities for that. So yeah, hopefully they take advantage of it. But you're
Yes.
right. Yeah, I mean, they do blossom oftentimes. So what last question, just kind of easy one, I'm sure. Is there anything you wish you knew when you were a student? If you could go back and talk to younger you.
Yes. So actually, as I have no idea, I never heard this honors college in my time, but I wish I should know it.
Hmm,
Because the vibe I found from that kind of meeting, the vibe I found from the student, I definitely like at this point I can say I miss that vibe when I was student.
right.
So that's what I can say.
Well, that's an answer I appreciate. Yeah, no, I was very lucky that I got to help start an honors program when I was an undergraduate.
But
But
yeah, I actually didn't heard about this part of it when I was in my college. So it's a big missing, I think, as at this point as a student I saw them. So I really understand like if I wish I should get it.
well, there we go. At least you get to be part of it now, and that's just as good.
Yes, yes, definitely. And also I had students, so they're very, so prompt. So they come up with their own thing and they're very good actually. I working with my student who is part of the honors college.
Well, wonderful. Is there anything else you want to share with us? We're pretty much at the end of the questions, but is there anything else or?
No, thank you. And I
Oh,
think it is a wonderful initiative that you started taking interview.
I think they're fun.
So
It's good to get to know
yes, it's
folks.
extremely fun and it is always fun talking with you and I always feel positive
Thank you.
being around you. So I look forward to be part of the honors college. I mean, in my coming days.
We are thrilled to have you. And
Thank you.
thank you once again, Dr. Chowdhury, for
Thank
joining
you.
us. I'll go ahead and get this up on our YouTube channel, which is at
Yes.
TAMUT Honors, for those of you who are not yet subscribers, shockingly. And this should be the first one for the spring, and then our next one will be in March. And yeah, take care. Thank you.
Thank